Hi, and welcome to Healy Fit with your instructor, Jen. For more, don't forget to subscribe, click like, or select notifications. Today, I have a yoga practice for you that is going to focus on full body stretches. So come on down to your mat, extend your arms forward, and we will start into a child's pose. Breathe along the back body, feel the hips sit back towards the heels, lengthening from your low back all the way into the shoulders, out through the fingertips. We're going to go ahead into a few kneeling push-ups, coming down, push the floor away, and sit right back into your child's pose. Now, as you come forward into your push-up, kind of cat stretch all the way in and forward. Awesome. Let's do that a few more times, warming up into the arms as you stretch along the back body. Awesome. Feel that length from fingertips to hips. Exhale down to the floor. Fantastic. This one, hold down. We're going to take the right arm across the front. Left hand is going to grab the top of the foot. Lift the chest just softly as you feel the stretch from knee all the way to hip along the top of that back thigh. As you release, left hand is going to extend out to the side to push the body over to the right. Good. So you see that right arm reaching. This is going to stretch right shoulder all the way into the chest. One more deep breath in. And then roll back to the belly. Release the top of the foot, and let's do the other side. Good. So right hand grabbing top of right foot. Left arm just across the front of the body. Gentle elevation into the chest as you stretch the back right thigh. As you release, right hand pushes the floor away. Left hand extends out to the side, and we roll over towards the left. One more deep breath here, and then slowly roll back onto the belly. Bring both heels to your hips, reach both hands back towards the tops of the feet. Push the tops of the feet into the hands and pull the hands against the feet. Good. In your bow pose, feel that stretch across the shoulders into the chest, as well as along the top of the thigh. From bow into grasshopper, push the feet along the outer edges of the hips. Lift the elbows up towards the sky. Awesome. Release. Push. And let's come into hurdler stretch. So you're going to bring the left foot forward. Bring the right foot back and try to bring the heel kind of close to the knee line on that front leg. Hinge forward as far as feels comfortable for you. And of course, if pigeon is within your practice and you're ready for it, you could go that direction as well. Go ahead, next breath, inhale, lift up. Let's bring that back foot forward. Inhale, lift up. Go ahead, taking that left arm up and over to the right side, stretching along the left edge of the body from shoulder to hip. Then left crosses over right as you hinge forward into your hamstring stretch, nose to knee. Awesome. Inhale, rise up. Let's cross the back leg over top into a spinal twist. Looking over the back shoulder, feel the stretch from knee to hip to glutes into the back body. From here, let's move into our half lotus. Ankle to knee, knee to ankle. Encourage that front thigh to release down towards the floor. And then we'll take it a little bit deeper. Push the hands behind you, hinge the torso forward. And then lastly, let's reach the arms around that front right thigh, letting the torso just collapse over the knee, breathing deeply as you release through the outer edge of the hip into the glutes. Let's transition to the other side. Hurdler here, hinge forward, again pigeon if you're ready for it. And then bringing the back foot to the front, we go into that side stretch, fingertips reaching towards your foot. Awesome. Into your hamstring stretch, deep forward fold as you drop your nose down towards your knee. Fantastic. Bringing it back in center. We go into our spinal twist, opening along the outer edge of the body, hand to sky, backhand to the mid back or glute. From the back shoulder, we're going to bring our eye gaze back forward as you transition into your half lotus pose. Good, great opportunity to focus on one hip at a time, one outer thigh at a time, one glute at a time. We hinge forward, we go a bit deeper. And then slight turn towards the front left thigh. Awesome. Inhale, rise up, bottoms of the feet to the floor. We're going to bring the hands behind the thighs. Exhale into our cat-cow from seated. Inhale, lift and extend chest. Exhale, spread the shoulders across the back. Inhale, lift your eye gaze through the eyebrows towards the sky. Exhale, tuck your chin in, looking down towards your scooped belly button. Awesome. Going a little bit deeper with each round, each opportunity. Now let's bring the hands behind us. Light outward turn of the fingertips, big spread from thumb to pinky. Push the hands into the floor. Drive the heels into the mat, coming up into reverse tabletop. And then releasing the hips back down, light flow, just lifting up, holding that reverse tabletop, and then letting the hips drop down to the mat. Go ahead, push the floor, drive through the heels, lift up, and release back down. Go ahead, this one, hold up at the top, let the head fall back, squeeze into the glutes. One deep breath. And then slowly drop the hips, walk the hands forward, and come into Malasana. As you bring your hands to the front of the mat, wrap your fingers around one another, and let's go ahead into some wrist circles. Good. From here, drop your hands to the mat, lift your hips up, and then take your right foot back behind you. Release the top of the foot and knee to the mat and push the left thigh away from you. Good. Feel that stretch across the outer edge of the hip into the glutes. Exhale back through center. Take the top of the foot, curl heel to hip. Option, grab the top of the foot, coming into a deep quadricep stretch. As you release the top of the foot back down to the mat, go ahead, sit hips back towards heels. Good, so your hips could be up above the knee, above the calf, or maybe all the way down to the heel. We're focusing on that front leg, heel to hip, into a hamstring stretch or front split. Rising up, bring the top of the foot to the floor, lift the knee, and let's go ahead into those same stretches a little bit more intensely. So we're going to take the front knee, push it away, coming into wonky side plank. Good, so the front outer thigh into the glute, stretching, and that back outer edge of the hip. Back in through center, hands to the floor. Unfold the front knee, pivot the back heel around, and let's come into our forward fold pyramid pose. Good. Inhaling, step forward. Both hands into the insides of the feet as you step into Malasana, back into your wrist circles. Awesome. Let's get ready to do those same stretches along the other side of the body. Hands to the floor. Go ahead, step that left foot back this time. Drop the knee to the mat, relax the top of the foot, push the thigh away. Good, feel that stretch along the outer edge of the hip into the glutes. And then slowly release back into center. Option, grab the top of the foot, going into a deeper stretch along the top of that left thigh. From kneeling quadricep stretch, you're going to release both hands coming back into the front, sit hips back to heels, coming into your front split. Awesome, feels good all the way from the hips, all the way down to the heel. Nice stretch along the back of the thigh into the calf. Inhale through center. Let's go a bit deeper, lifting the back knee up from the floor. Push the front thigh away from you. Again into your wonky side plank. Slowly release. As you come back through center, pivot the back heel around, coming into your forward fold pyramid pose. Good, another deep breath, pivot back through center. And this time, step both feet back behind you into plank and then push, press, lift into downward dog. Let's roll back into plank. Awesome, push, press, lift, downward facing dog. Roll into plank. Good, like a full body roll, really feeling the strength of the arms, the stretch into the legs. Good, using your abs, a light tuck of navel towards spine. And from here, come down into chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift into cobra or up dog. Exhale, push, press, lift, downward facing, walk hands towards feet. And then slowly bring the hands to the opposite elbows. Opening up along the shoulders into the back. Allow the body to sway side to side. Slowly arc all the way up. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Let's take the right arm out to the side. Left hand grabs the top of the left foot, coming into standing quadricep stretch. Good, balancing on that right side. Hold your strength. As you release into the stretch, bring the foot behind you. Good, so left leg stepping behind the right as you inhale, lift up and over, stretching along the outer edge of the body. Back in through center, uncross the legs, do the same on the other side. Good, right heel to hip, knees together. And then slowly cross the right foot behind the left, bringing the right arm up and over to the left side, stretching the outer edge of the body. Coming back into center, both feet out wide. Place one hand to heart, one hand to head. Go ahead, stimulating the vagus nerve. As you breathe deeply here, I'm going to leave you with this quote from Veronika Tugaleva. There is no way to genuinely, powerfully, truly love yourself while crafting a mask of perfection. If we think about some of the most famous painters in history, they're not famous because their work is perfectly lifelike, but because it wasn't. Monet in particular, famous for his impressionist style, utilizing fragmented brushstrokes, the vision captured as a dream, a swash of blur. There is no perfection, only beautiful versions of brokenness. A quote from Shannon Adler. Inhale, lift, and remember you are perfect just the way you are. Give yourself a big old hug, and I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Take care, be well, and I'll see you next time. For more, don't forget to like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one. Again, I appreciate you watching today. Hope you have an amazing day in store. And if you want more, you can go ahead and follow me on social at HealyFit. Until next time, be well.